Hey there, welcome to another Christ Yoga and You video. I'm actually still a little out of breath. Not badly, I gave myself a moment. I just finished doing a pretty intense circuit training with these dumbbells for 20 minutes of boom, hitting them hard, taking 30-second pauses for 20 minutes, finishing as many rounds as I could. And I wanted to go ahead and just share with you my post-workout yoga. I do that after every strength training that I do because of several benefits. First off, when you strength train, the muscle gets contracted, it gets distorted from kind of the natural shape it's in, and it will not just naturally, reflexively go back to that immediately. We want to stretch the muscle to kind of restore it and release that constriction, because when you have constriction of muscle tissue, that means you also have constriction of blood flow. So this is going to do at least three things for you. For one, when you open up that blood flow, you're going to get more oxygen, so you're going to recuperate and feel better, you're not going to have as much of a roller coaster ride to your workout. Like sometimes if people have a hard workout and then they just sit down, they kind of energetically crash. Well, all their blood is kind of going to organs and heart and whatnot, and sort of trying to slow down. But if you consciously and actively slow down and work the muscle and stretch the muscle and open up that tissue so the blood can come back out to the extremities in a good and healthy way, bringing oxygen, your energy is going to be level. You're going to feel more energized by your workout. You're also going to help get rid of lactic acid. Lactic acid pools in the tissue after working out. Pumping that tissue through some gentle stretch and opening up blood flow to it is not only going to mean oxygen coming to the tissue, it's going to mean flushing some of that lactic acid out. That's a lot of what makes you sore and stiff the next day. So you're going to see reduced soreness and stiffness. You may not eliminate it, but you're definitely going to see reduced soreness and stiffness. And lastly, you're going to have overall increased flexibility and performance. They have found that in distance runners who stretch afterwards, have a strong regimen of deep stretch after running, they actually gain power and endurance better than people who do not. So it's going to enhance your performance athletically. So less injury, more energy, more flexibility. Why would you not want to do a post-workout stretch? Most people never do it though. They get done at the gym and they walk out to their car and slam a water bottle and drive home and take a shower, you know. So let's get at it. I don't want to wait too long before doing this. I worked, just so you know what's guiding my thinking here a little bit, I was doing kettlebell swings with a fairly hefty weight, then a clean and press and squats. So I worked my shoulders and I worked my hips and my lower back a lot. And my lower back is one that I'm prone to have issues, so I'm going to spend a lot of time on that. All right, let's stop the talking and get to doing my post-work yoga stretch. I want to start with simply inhaling up, exhaling a forward fold. Hang here for a moment. Yep, I can feel that lower back. I'm going to inhale, come halfway up, exhale, forward fold. I'm going to step the feet back. Now, mind you, my back is already warmed up. I'm going to come down and push up and then push back. Yeah, let's do one more of those. Inhaling forward, dropping down, inhaling up. You notice now I'm not doing an upward dog. I'm not supporting my weight because I'm not concerned about like strength here. I'm just wanting the bend and flow to my lower back. I'm going to shorten my step here a little bit, and I'm going to inhale and reach across left hand to right leg. I'm going to try to go a little lower. You may be very high. That's okay. Inhale, bring that hand to the top of the mat. Take a breath here. You're going to reach across to the other side on an inhale. All right, releasing that. Walking the hands back to the feet. I'm going to inhale up, bring the hands together, and drop into a yoga squat. I'm sitting up as tall as I can, letting the weight go back into the heels and into the hips. I'm actually going to move around a little bit in this. Woo! I got a pop on that when I did that. Pushing out into the knees a little here. I'm going to put the hands down, walk the hands forward, find myself a down dog. Release. I think I'm going to go ahead and shoot this leg up. Inhale. I'm going to draw that foot to the outside of the hand, drop the knee down. I'm going to do kind of a high lizard here for a moment. I'm going to drop the elbows toward the mat. You can stay high if you need to. Just really trying to open that hip up. Inhale, come up. I'm going to walk that hand in to where I'm more in foot in to where I'm more in a low lunge, and bringing my right hand over. I'm going to just lift the rear foot and do a twist here. Exhale, bringing that down to the mat. I'm going to walk this foot around to the back, push up into my down dog. Inhale, shooting my right leg up. Exhale, drawing the foot forward. Lizard here for a moment. I'm not used to having shoes on. That's kind of weird. It's messing with my lizard here. I'm letting the leg drape out some. Bringing the elbows down toward the mat. Tucking the toes under, lifting the body up, squaring up that foot so that knee's over the ankle to protect it. Nice twist here. All right, exhale, bring that down. I'll show you a quick variation that would be, actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stretch this psoas while I'm right here. Walk this foot forward just a little bit. The psoas ties the upper leg to the lower back, and it's the source of a whole lot of back pain, and a lot of people don't realize that's where the back pain's coming from. All right. Ooh, started to fall out of that. Okay, I'm planting the hands. I'm walking that foot back and around to the side. Walk the hands around to the right. Bring the left foot forward. Let's go ahead and balance this out. Stretch psoas on the other side. As I do this, I am isometrically pulling the front heel and the rear knee together. So I'm kind of drawing those legs toward one another. As I do, I can really feel this open up, this muscle along the top of the leg up into my lower back. All right, I'm going to exhale and bring my hands down, walk that foot back, a little bit of cat-cow here. Cow, dropping the belly down, drawing the chest through, gazes up. On the inhale and exhale, rounding. Inhaling up. Exhaling, rounding. Inhaling up. Exhaling, rounding. Now I'm going to sink back into a child's pose, and I'm going to start really slowing down now. And we'll inhale up. I'm going to rotate over onto the hip because I'm going to come around to a easy seated position. Draw the legs in, and I'm going to work the shoulders a little bit. We've mostly been hitting the lower back and the legs. In order to do that, I'm going to start by doing just a simple stretch of the outer arm and the shoulder. I'm going to take my left arm up and draw the elbow in with the right hand. Breathe here for a moment. Then I'm going to take this right hand, I'm going to reach around to the back. If you can join hands, that's great. If you cannot, that's awesome too. You just need a towel. Find whatever you can do. I can join hands on this side. I forgot to grab a towel or belt. I may be in trouble on the other side. We'll see. I'm breathing here. I can get a pretty good grip on this side. Okay, I'm going to release those. Little shoulder rolls. Okay, we're going to try the other side and see what we get. I'm going to draw this elbow over first with this hand. Sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to take my other arm and bring it around. Where I have trouble is bringing this hand up, so I have to assist my hand up for some reason. I think it's because I can reach and grab hold tonight because I worked out and my muscles are warm. That's awesome. That's always hit or miss if I can. I can just barely grab hold, but exhale, we can release. All right, a little bit of rolling it out. Ooh, that felt good. I'm going to do one more here. I'm going to bring the hands across. We're going to do eagle arms. You can go right elbow over left and bring the palms together, back of the hands, or you can just draw the arm across. So, yogi's option. I'm going to raise the arms up and tuck the chin in some. I'm going to exhale and drop the elbows down. I'm going to inhale and lift them up. Exhale, release. Other side. Left over right now. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Doing one more breath here. Really stretching hard, making it count. All right. Letting them down. Shake out my arms a little bit. Woo! Feels good. Feels really good. I'm going to do one last just small stretch here. I'm going to reach the hands back as kind of a counter. I'm clasping the hands behind me again. This would be a good place for a towel or a belt or some kind of strap or pole. Good enough. Going to walk the feet back. Grab my Bible because I have a passage I want to reflect on as I rest here a moment. I'm going to inhale and draw the legs in. Rock back and forth a little bit. I'm going to hold the right leg in. Let the left leg extend out. Now I'm going to draw the right leg across the body and extend the right arm out. Look out to the right. I have my arm in a T position. It can be down in a Y position. If that's better for you. Inhale, going to draw that knee in. I'm going to draw it out to the side for just a moment. Back in. Bring the other one up to meet it. Nice tight ball. Exhale, dropping the right leg down. Gonna draw the right knee across, left knee now across the body, looking out over to the left. Alrighty, inhale, drawing it up and in. Pull it outside just for a moment, breath or so. And one last squeeze in of both legs, knees to the chest. I'm going to release it with a big sigh. Down to Shavasana. I'm going to stay here for just a couple minutes. I'm going to read a passage for you if you're practicing with me to reflect on. It's one of my favorites. Psalm 139 is a lengthy psalm. And I think about this often when I work out or when I talk about just the wonder of what our bodies can do. So just relax in your Shavasana and take this word from the Lord, just soak it in. And this is Psalm 139 beginning in the 13th verse. Yeah. For it was you who formed my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, that I know very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. Your eyes beheld my unformed substance. In your book were written all the days that were formed for me, when none of them as yet existed. How weighty to me are your thoughts, O God. How vast is the sum of them. I try to count them. They are more than the sand. I come to the end. I am still with you. Just pause and ponder that for a moment. The fact that even before you were born, God knew you in all your ways and days. Even knowing the things that you would do, that you would regret. He loved you enough to send his son to die for you. How wondrous is that? That's just amazing. And you truly are intricately woven, wonderfully, fearfully made. When you take time out like we just did to work your body, to work out, and then to cool down and feel, I can feel the blood filling up all my extremities, and I feel energized and very alive, refreshed from a hard sweat. And we can do wonderful things with our bodies, and it can just return itself back to this place of health if we just take care of it. Take a moment of gratitude for taking time to learn how to take care of your body better and for doing so today. When you feel ready, I would invite you to move your fingers and toes a little bit. Maybe roll over onto your side and pause in seed pose, which is a pose that is symbolic of new birth. And when you're ready, push up into a seated position. I want to thank you so much for practicing with me and honor that by using what in India would be traditionally it's a greeting. You might say on the street like a hello, but it also has deep roots with yoga, and it can mean many different things. One of my favorite translations is that the life and the light in me honors the life and the light in you. And before I close this with that word, I invite you to circle, sweep your hands up. If you're sitting up with me, as if we're grabbing hold of all God's blessings, drawing them down, pause at the forehead. May God renew your mind to know his good and perfect will. Pause at your lips. May God fill your mouth with encouragement and good news for those who are experiencing darkness. Lastly, may God fill your heart with the joy, the grace, the peace, the wonder, the wonderfulness of Jesus Christ. Again, thank you for practicing with me. Namaste. Well, I did a pre-workout video right before I did the workout. If you haven't seen that yet, I really encourage you to check that out in my, these will be together in a playlist. I'll do you one better. I'll put a link to it somewhere here. I don't know. You'll see it here in a minute. So, thank you again for practicing with me. Until our next video, please strive to live a fit, faithful, and epic life for the Lord. Bye now. Well done. I bet you're feeling good right now. And imagine how great you'd feel if you were doing yoga every single day. Well, I do yoga every day, and it's not as hard as you might think to pull that off. I've taken the secrets to how I did it and put them into a little guide that is 7 steps to creating a daily yoga habit that you never miss. If you want to get a free copy of that, all you have to do is go down to the description below, and the very first link in that description will send you a place where you send me your email, and I will email a copy of my guide to you immediately so you can start doing yoga every day. Now, to help you on that journey, I post a lot of videos regularly here on my YouTube channel. So I would encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss those. And please like and leave a comment below if you enjoyed this video. Let me know you were here and how I can help you grow in your faith and practice. Well, have a fantastic day, my Kingdom Yogi, and I encourage you to live a fit, faithful, epic life for the Lord. I look forward to seeing you in another video soon.